Hey, if you're a dog owner in Garland, Texas, and you're trying to find the perfect trainer for your pup, well, you've come to the right spot. We're going to help you figure out the local training scene and really set you both up for success. Life in Garland is pretty varied, right? One minute you're navigating the busy sidewalks at Firewheel Town Center, and the next you're on a quiet walk along Duck Creek. Our dogs have to be ready for all of it. So we're going to give you the tools to help your dog handle our city with total confidence. So here's a quick look at what we'll be covering. We'll talk about different training styles, what those pro certifications actually mean, what you can expect to pay, and even some local leash laws you'll definitely want to know. Okay, first up, why even bother with a local trainer? Let's talk about why finding someone who really gets the Garland and Greater Dallas County area is such a big deal. Think about it. A local expert can tailor the training to your actual daily life here. The skills you and your dog learn will be practical stuff you can use right away, whether you're at a crowded community event or just taking a walk around the block. All right, now let's get into the nitty-gritty of what makes a great trainer. We're talking about their qualifications and, just as important, their whole approach to training. Let's start with the big one, positive reinforcement. This is the modern, effective, and, well, kind way to train. It's all about rewarding the behaviors you want to see. You're basically teaching your dog what to do instead of just punishing them for what you don't want. And on the flip side, you really want to steer clear of any trainers who use intimidation, fear, or pain. Honestly, those old school methods can often make behavior problems even worse, and they can totally break the trust you have with your dog. So, how can you spot a qualified trainer? Check their website for certifications. You might see something like CPDTKA. That just means they've passed a big test on learning theory. Or maybe KPA-CTP, which shows they've gone through some serious hands-on training. These aren't just random letters. They're a good sign that a trainer is serious about their profession and knows their stuff. Okay, so dog trainers offer all sorts of programs for different needs and budgets. Let's break down the most common options you'll find around here and what they usually cost. One of the first choices you'll probably have to make is group classes versus private lessons. A good way to figure it out is to think about your main goal. Is it about getting your dog used to other dogs and distractions, or are you dealing with a specific issue at home that needs one-on-one attention? And here's a chart that gives you a pretty good idea of what you can expect to pay for training right here in the Garland area. You'll see costs can vary a lot, from group classes for basic manners all the way up to those intensive board and train programs. So, once you've got a short list of trainers you're interested in, it's time to interview them. This is a really crucial step to find that perfect match for you and your pup. Having these questions ready to go for your consultation will help you feel way more confident in your decision. And it's not just about getting the right answers. It's about finding a trainer whose whole philosophy just feels right for you and your dog. Being a great dog owner is also about being a good neighbor. And a huge part of that is just knowing the local rules that apply to all of us here in Garland. All right, remember this number, 6 feet. Dallas County law, which we follow here in Garland, says this is the longest your dog's leash can be when you're in public. Yup, this rule is for all parks, trails, and sidewalks across the city. Sticking to that 6-foot leash helps keep everyone and every dog safe and comfortable. Here are a couple of other important things to keep in mind. A current rabies vaccine is required by the state, and that tag has to be on your dog's collar. Also, just so you know, a lot of barking can actually be a noise violation, which is, hey, another thing good training can help with. So, you've started training. Awesome. Now, where can you go to practice all those new skills in the real world? Let's check out some of Garland's best spots. These places are great because they each offer something a little different. The Garland Dog Park, for example, is perfect for working on that off-leash recall. Meanwhile, the trails at Spring Creek and Rowlett Creek Preserves are fantastic for practicing polite leash walking skills when there are other people or bikes around. So when you boil it all down, finding a skilled trainer who uses modern, kind methods isn't just about teaching sit and stay. It's really about building a foundation for a lifetime of success and a wonderful, trusting relationship with your dog. We wish you the absolute best on your training journey. Seriously, having a well-trained dog makes everything better. Every walk, every time friends come over, every single trip around town. It just makes life more enjoyable for everyone.